Bill's got a seat paying for us as well.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Live. It's been a little while since we had convened the fun, but we're back. Had a few things that have transpired since our last congregation, and so it'll be kind of cool to talk through some different stuff tonight. We're going to talk everything from the Galactic Star Cruiser to the Obi-Wan teaser to new product reveals this week, as well as tons of other things. Not to mention, we're going to kind of spend some time looking at the Obi-Wan Anakin duel with Count Dooku from Attack of the Clones. Going to look at that tonight as we kind of work our way towards the Obi-Wan series, which will be hitting us the end of May. So we're excited about that. I know you guys are excited about it. So let's have some fun. What do you say? So big thing right out of the gate. I know the last time we met, we did talk about the Galactic Star Cruiser and how the, I guess, review embargo was about to be lifted. And they'd already had like the preview weeks and all that stuff for the critics. And now you've got the first official guests have gone through and participated in it. Have any of you watched any of the videos about their reviews or their experiences on the Halcyon Galactic Star Cruiser yet? Any of you guys watching that? No, Thor? None for you? No? No? Okay. Okay. Well, this may be a short-lived little bit right now. I've watched a few, and my opinion has not changed yet. I'm still not going to spend that kind of money. Not that my bride would let me anyway, but it's just crazy amount of money. It looks really cool. I encourage you to watch some of those videos, and just, some of them, kind of spoil the story and all this stuff. So you want to be careful of that if for some reason you think you are going to do it. But it looks like a totally immersive type deal. Everything I've heard, I've listened to a couple of podcasts on it, watched a couple of videos, and it looks legit. They put out all the stops. One of the great reasons to do it, at least maybe you could get into Olga's Cantina, because if you ever try to go and get reservations, you never can get in. But if you do this Star Cruiser, you're a shoe-in. You get to walk onto the Smuggler's Run, you get to walk onto Rise of Resistance, all those cool passes. So I don't know if that's worth.
We're planning a trip next year. So,
yeah.
I don't foresee us going on to the cruise.
Yeah.
The
unless that price point comes way down.
Way down.
Way down.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Sooner or later, they're gonna realize
it's either that or have all my kids.
$20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, or all my kids move out and they all have jobs, really good jobs, and they can pay for themselves. That might happen then, but
how old are your kids again, Thor?
So I do have two of them that have pretty good jobs.
Okay, well, there you go.
So they're well off, but still have the daughter to worry about on that one. And I'm like, I don't think they're going to buy into that.
Yeah,
as you're saying that, I'm like, I got like 11 more years.
Yeah,
before chumps leave.
I've got 3 until I got 3 years until my daughter becomes that age. So I'm like,
yeah, I hear you, dude. I got 3 in
Is it
private
27? Because I feel like the age is 27 now.
It feels like it. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I'm like 16, and they're like, "You're close enough." Yeah. Good luck to you.
Hey.
Yeah, you guys will have a blast though. I mean, Galaxy's Edge is super cool. It really is. I would definitely get there early on those days, which you kind of know that's how Disney is. If you want to get there when the park's open to really get the full experience before the crowds just start piling in.
I think we may actually stay on the resort for 2 days. So this way we can actually experience it like an hour before they open.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then kind of go from there, at least for that one day, and then go spend another day at a different park. So
I will tell you this from Galaxy's Edge. You want to get the marketplace and the shops and all that stuff. You want to hit those as soon as you get in there, because by the day as the day unfolds, people are lined out the wazoo just to shop.
Oh, I bet.
I made the mistake of just walking through. Oh, I'll come back. No. I was like, I don't have the patience to wait in line to buy something like this. But
I'm good. I'm good without the Saber. I think I still like my Ultra Sabers.
Yeah, those Ultras are pretty hard to to beat. So
they're not to mention the price point of those things are just outrageous.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But yeah, all
Yeah.
things aside.
Well, so much for talking about the Galactic Star Cruiser. I thought maybe you guys had seen some stuff, but I encourage you to watch some. It looks pretty cool. Now, some of those guys that do the reviews, I mean, I know we're goofy. Let's just be real. These guys are on next level goofiness. And I'm just like, really? And they're get all these followers and all this jazz. So they're obviously doing something right, or maybe there's just a bunch of people that like their goofiness. I don't know. So, but well, let's move on then, guys. I tell you what, let's talk while I'm kind of trying to find those videos. Let's talk about the new product drops that have been hitting this week. You've got, I mean, most of them are vintage collection stuff. You got the 2 Bespin guards,
The
R2, and I'm sure RJ's like, who needs another R2? Not me. I'm sure that's what he's thinking. I think it's what a stormtrooper and what a Death Star gunner or something like that, or yeah, and then a couple of the gaming greats from Black Series as well. So are these for sure pickups for you guys, or what are you thinking?
Oh, the Black
I'll get
Series
the
clones for sure, man.
Yeah. It looks
If I can find them, I'll get a few. If not, I'll order them from Jim.
Yeah, that's right. Well, man, I was talking to Jim. It's probably been a couple weeks ago. I know he's been swamped. He's got a new job and it's kind of changing. But yeah, I think him and his Entertainment Earth days may be few and far between now. So he's maybe looking for another way to get us hooked up with stuff. But yeah, he'll take care of us if he can, for sure. So yeah, I'm kind of like you. I've kind of shifted my focus more towards vintage collection stuff now, not as much Black Series, but I'll be grabbing up those Black Series, especially since
Lucas.
I can't help it, dude. I'm running out of space. I can't. I mean,
Evan
the
did the
Razor Crest
same
takes up
thing.
that whole table.
I sort of made the exact opposite switch of you guys.
Oh yeah.
I know Kevin kind of turned away from Black Series too, but I sort of turned away from the vintage collection because I have so much 3 3/4 inch. Of course, now, I probably have. I don't know if Sarah's watching. I don't want to say out loud how many Black Series I might have. Probably like 15,
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
How ridiculous.
With
Wink,
a
wink,
zero
15.
or 2
Last week.
Let's see him. Check over on Facebook. Oh, Ian, sorry, man. I missed your comment. How much is it? I'm not sure what you're talking about, buddy, but it was expensive, whatever it was, I'm sure. But yeah,
Probably
you're
the
right. The
Galaxy's
Bespin Guard
probably the So
Speaking of
I have depressing views for myself. As you can see, my shelves are bare.
What's going on?
So the windows in here getting replaced. So I've had to pack up nearly everything in here. Obviously, this one isn't. I can actually do something with this one with like saran wrap and heat gun. So I can completely kind of keep that one from getting dust or falling over and stuff. But the rest of almost everything in here has been packed up.
At least it's not going away. It's just in storage for now.
Well, yeah, but then I have the dilemma.
Uh-oh.
So now I've got empty shelves. So it's kind of one of those things. Is there stuff I want to get rid of and change up some things? And so that's kind of what's going on right now.
Oh, dude,
and that's not a good dilemma to have.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know that display. I know some of you keep it in the package, some of you don't, but those that display, it's always changing, So,
well, I mean, I have several dioramas over here now, all along this wall. That's all set up, and I'm just now I'm thinking, what could I do on this side? So I'm thinking maybe doing a Star Wars full diorama thing over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
on
talking
this
about.
side. So
I'll do dioramas for a while, then I'll shift it like this. I alluded to this one on the table here is the Razor Crest kind of Navarro deal. It'll be there for a while, but it'll probably change. But I did get this. I don't know how well you can see it. It's it's like a wargaming mat.
Nice.
And
I say it looks kind of like nice.
And so it gives it the terrain look and the grass. It looks really good. I've been pleased with it. So But we'll see how long it lasts. So.
I'll have to take the camera over to when I have it all finished and done to show you guys.
But did I see that all those vintage collection are all of them Walmart exclusives?
Yep.
Oh my goodness!
Really?
Dude.
Oh man.
They just gotta stop making exclusives. Exclusives are just so irritating.
Why do that? I mean,
I agree.
So that means if you don't find it in the store and you have to order it, there's a really good chance it's going to come just trashed. So,
more than likely.
Yeah. So the whole, because I know a lot of you guys are buy one to keep closed, buy one to open. Yeah, I mean, they're probably all going to be openers if you have to order them, unfortunately. So, man.
You'd always hit me up when you get those nasty cards, man.
I don't have any problem with that.
Jay just hates to open one.
It breaks his heart. What was it? The one collector spotlight we were doing, and Jay was talking about how he had this vintage card, was trying to trade it so he could get one opener, but eventually nobody trade, so he had to open a vintage card or something like that.
It was a droids figure.
Oh, wow.
That was a long time ago. I mean, I think they were selling for like $60-$70 back in those days.
Oh, but now they're what, $300-$400 probably?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So much stuff that just goes by you, and you have it, you sell it. You bought it for 20, you sell it for like 50. You think you did great. Now it's for 500.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this, guys. Let's talk about this Obi-Wan trailer. I'm gonna see if I can get it to get ready to start for us. Whoop, pause here. Hopefully we can see. We'll kind of go slow-mo through it here. Get to the right screen I can share with you guys. I don't know how well the audio works in these Zoom deals. So hopefully I assume everybody's seen the Obi-Wan teaser trailer, right? You guys are Star Wars fans.
There's a teaser trailer out. What?
Dude, I was in Utah. I was at a In-N-Out Burger eating, and one of the college students with me goes, "Hey, Dr. Butler, have you seen that teaser trailer?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's Obi-Wan. So there was me and a whole bunch of college students. That's how I saw it. They saw it before I did. So, hey, what's up, Scooby? Yeah. So, all right, we'll see if we can share it and watch it together and kind of break it down here. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. I think that's it. Let's see. If it's not, you get to see something else. There we go. What do you guys see the black screen where the trailer is?
Yep.
All right. Yep. Let's see what we got here. There's Obi-Wan on this.
There we go. Now we got music.
All right, good.
The fight is done.
Off those closed captions.
We lost.
What's that beside him? This is cool right here.
Stay hidden.
Duel of Fates. So cool.
They make you start thinking that there's going to be Darth Maul,
there's rumors.
And there was going to be. They said they cut him.
Yeah.
Patience.
I love anything Inquisitor, though. That's such a great character.
Yeah.
The multitudes of Inquisitors.
The Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
More Inquisitors, troopers. Now, what is that? Is that the? All right. Oh, Obi-Wan. Vader. All right. So
Gonna be hunted down.
Let's watch it one more time.
I know, right?
So okay, now that's a good point, Bill. How many times have you guys watched it since it dropped? That's
Golly.
I watched it a
couldn't
lot.
tell you.
I watched it a lot of times. Yeah.
Me too.
tons. Oh man, it's so stinking cool.
Mhm.
Cannot wait for that to
I'm really so my big thing on this, like, so they were working on the new game.
right, yeah.
So I'm almost wondering.
Now you talking about the Lego game or the Jedi Fallen Order 2?
The Fallen Order.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Fallen Order 2.
Cal Kestis in this.
I thought it was going to happen in the Book of Boba Fett, to be honest, when they had his little robot running
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
the space.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, where is he? So we know that's an Easter egg, right? So I'm wondering if we'll
Gotta be.
see actual like part of Cal Kestis in this series, and like maybe what happens to him a little bit.
Oh, have to wait and see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
'Cause I don't know when they're dropping the game.
Yeah, I hadn't heard anything about release date for that. Now the Lego game's coming out next month or something like that.
I'm not sure.
So, man, I tell you, there's so much in that trailer to kind of unpack. It's almost like you need to go back and like go pause, all those different things. You know, it hits you. It's got to hit you in the feels though when he's looking at that view deal and he looks down there and you see the homestead and you see Luke, probably what, a 9-10-year-old Luke over there. Either he's flying a pod racer or piloting a ship, just playing around.
Mhm.
That, I was like, oh, I think it was a tear that about peeked out of my eye on that one. I was like, I mean, because yeah, it was fun watching Boba Fett. Yeah, it's fun watching Mandalorian, but this right here goes back to the beginning. This goes back
To
to
the
all that
roots.
out. Yeah, the roots. You're right, RJ.
Oh yeah.
Man, oh, it's gonna
It's
be
everything. I mean, even in Rebels, it touched on Obi-Wan's plight a little bit.
yeah, that's right.
I just wanted more. I just wish there was more to what was going on with him than what they showed in Rebels. So
Maybe this will be the more. So,
yeah.
So,
Hey, what do you guys think about? You guys think that is Rex, that clone trooper standing there? And it looks like his blue.
oh,
It
what
looked like it.
trooper? I looked over. I didn't see that. Where
I
was
didn't see it either.
No, there's like scratched
saw
up.
it.
There's like scratched up blue in there, man. I think that's
Yeah.
Rex. I think that's going to be our first real.
Right before that big pillar drops.
Like he was getting ready to smash something. Like he had some sort
Yeah.
of weapon in his hand.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. I think you're
They
right.
have that
I
blue
think you're
color
right,
of
man.
Rex on it for
Okay.
sure.
I know Bill was teasing about it. Okay, we're gonna have to watch.
No,
it.
you know the best solution to that, right?
What's that?
Watch
Play the
again.
trailer again.
See that thing again?
Well, let's think about it before we do it. Now, how old would Rex be at this point? No, definitely because he's in Rebels. So yeah, he's fair game.
And allegedly, there's some theory that he might be that old dude in Return of the Jedi. So
Man,
Well, I
Terry
think
Morrison
they actually
is having
said
all
that was
kinds of
him.
work. All right, we'll try it. Let's go. Let's review it again. Okay.
watch for that blue. That
Watch
blue
for
is
the
the tail
blue,
sign.
You'll see the hand for sure.
Here we
There's
go.
like something in his hand.
I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit though on this one. Let's see here. I don't know if it helps or hinders you guys on that side, but let's see. All right. Here we go. Notice the rocks moving around, or is that just the wind? I wonder. Some
The
force.
wind, yeah.
All right. Get ready to pause. Didn't he like leave in one of those on Revenge of the Sith off on one of those creatures?
Yeah, that's what he brought the Luke to him. He was riding
Look
it.
at this kid. Look at
That's
him.
awesome.
Ah, man. Future of the galaxy's in your hands, kid.
He's riding a bantha.
So who brings balance? Yeah, he's riding a bantha. No, he's riding a speeder like Boba Fett was teaching the Sand people.
yeah.
All right,
Or
let's
a-
see. Let's keep rolling.
Or a
here.
Rancor. Maybe
Yeah,
he's
Rancor.
running-
They hit
No one will ever ride a Rancor, will they, Lucas?
No, never.
All right, here we go. Dual fakes. That's just awesome. Now look at this ship. I mean, what is this?
That's Inquisitor, man.
That's
what
the
I was
Bat
thinking,
plane,
Inquisitor.
dude. That is Batman's plane.
That's a bat plane.
Yeah, it really is.
It looks just
It's more
like,
Batman than Star Wars. That's for
yeah,
sure.
it's like a melting of the two. Oh, it's the Bat plane in Star Wars. Okay, here we go. Let's get now. This is like some kind of build or some kind of headquarters on water. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. I didn't stop it in time. Go back to this guy here. All right, so
You got 2 Inquisitors showing right there.
yeah, we got 2 Inquisitors in view. The Grand Inquisitor, and what is this? Is this like what number brother is this? This is
Fifth brother, I think.
Fifth
Okay.
brother.
now he was in Rebels too, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he the guy from Fast and Furious? Isn't that Han? Isn't he
Uh-huh.
playing that role?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I've read somewhere that he is in the Kenobi series, but
Okay.
I don't know what. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll have to check IMDb and see who's who. Now, of course, everybody is and their mama's getting upset. The Grand Inquisitor doesn't look like he does in animation. Well, none of them are going to look like they do in exactly.
You can't stretch a dude's face out. I mean,
But that being
Well, it is. I mean, they could put, kind of the cone head, but that might be why they didn't, because
it looks like they put like an odd, almost like he's trying to make him into a gray, like his head's
Yeah.
bigger than it should be.
Yeah, it's kind of now. Isn't at least in Rebels wasn't the Grand Inquisitor the same species as those people were Grievous and those were hiding though in Revenge.
the
of the
Utapau people from Utapau,
Yeah,
Yeah.
So at least in
their
Rebels,
faces were longer.
yeah, they were longer, and so we know they can do it. But maybe this is not the case here. I don't know. But it'll be interesting.
What he
Maybe
looks
he's
like.
a different Grand Inquisitor.
Maybe, yeah, that's true. That's
Maybe
fair.
this
I wish
Grand
they-
Inquisitor doesn't make it.
Yeah,
Well, didn't one of them die in Rebels?
yeah, but this is before.
Oh yeah, Rebels is
Yeah,
is
this
Rebels over yet? Or
this is after Rebels. No,
No,
this
Rebels
is
is like
before.
5 years before New Hope. This is going to be what 8 to 10 before New Hope.
At least,
Yes.
yeah. So Rebels wouldn't have taken place yet.
Yeah,
But at least we do know the Inquisitors are already in force by this point. So, and I don't know if you guys have seen much of the comics. I want to say it's the second run of Darth Vader. Like the first few, it shows him training the Inquisitors. Dude, he was just rough. Just tore them to
Yeah.
pieces if they weren't any good. So these guys had to be pretty resilient to make it through Darth Vader's training.
Mhm.
All right, let's keep moving. Let's see. We got a mystery here. We got to find. All right. All right.
Jedi cannot help what they
Look at this
are.
guy's like, hey man, you want a drink of this? I'm so parched out here on Tatooine.
What's that dude got a potato for a nose?
He does.
why would they make a
Does,
bunch
look
of
at this dude's
open,
nose.
open roof transports on Tatooine? Place has 2 suns and they have like convertible transports.
Yeah.
This guy up here, he's like hanging out too. All right, let's keep going. Stop making fun of the day laborers.
Hmm.
So. Look at this. This looks like they're
Yeah,
underwater.
one,
I
two,
guess that's
three.
because that Citadel deal.
Yeah. That's in the so that makes sense with the Cal Kestis
Okay.
game, with the game with Cal Kestis in it, because he actually goes into this thing.
yeah.
Destroy it in the game.
Okay. So yeah,
That's a wicked looking chair.
it's sure. So it looks just like the ship. So I wonder if that's a Grand Inquisitor's ship and that's his chair he sits in. You know, with the two forked up deals like Batman's
Mhm.
cow. So who's this other Inquisitor with the looks like a little bit of the head tails coming off there? Huh.
Almost looks like, wow, yeah.
Yeah, so she's new. And then this is, I guess, this character that we see throughout the trailer. His name's Reva, I think. The Inquisitor without the helmet or anything. So this is the lady. Let's see here.
Their compassion.
Is somebody? You think somebody's been hung here? What's going on? here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the cinematic. My feet are dangling. I've been hung. So
The force is strong with this one.
yes,
Leaves a trail.
Owen, Uncle Owen.
Mhm.
So obviously we're on Tatooine, but not right here. Where in the world
No.
are we? So we've jumped
Is that-
into something crazy. So
Is that the place where So in Clone Wars,
Yeah.
Ahsoka was on the planet where it was like a bunch of nothing but like city.
Okay.
What planet was
That's
that?
Coruscant, though, wasn't it?
Coruscant, I
It
think.
was like
right?
the deep, like different levels down.
Yeah,
It was like the slums of Coruscant.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I wonder if this is like down below.
I
So it was
heard
always dark too.
because they released like some photos and some info in the Entertainment Weekly about the same day. I think they did the trailer, and I think they may have named this planet, but I mean I think it's something new, but it's definitely different. It's got a different vibe to it. Let's see. Let's keep rocking and rolling. She's obviously a main character. All right. Oh, no, so here's that other Inquisitor. It's kind of got the weird head
Oh
tail
yeah.
out of her helmet, or we'll get to meet her, I guess. So we got stormtroopers hanging out. And this guy, what's he wearing on his head? He's just
It's a
Doesn't it
sombrero.
look like the one stormtrooper in the back is like making burgers for everyone or something?
Almost looks like it.
he's like, hey guys,
Order up.
order up.
maybe just making sure that nobody spits in it.
And this poor girl beside her got a rough hairdo, so she might want to get her money back. So there we
That's
go.
how I used to wear my hair before I went bald. It was just like that.
That explains a lot, Jay. That explains a lot. All right. Was that
That's-
a droid?
There's a lot of blue there, guys.
A lot of blue.
All right, let's go back. Let's see this.
Whoop.
Maybe I went too far. All right, now
Blue. Blue.
this is a droid though. That's not.
No. Look at this trooper.
Yeah, that's not. It's not the droid you see after though. That's a person.
Yeah. So keep it rolling, huh? Is that what you're telling me?
For a second.
Oh,
Right
okay.
And actually, if you back up like half a second, you can see the belt.
All right, see if I can catch it. Oh, I keep missing it.
I saw it for a little bit there though.
This will be 2 hours of me just going backwards and forwards. So get ready. I saw the blue. I did see the blue. His belt.
You can still see it on his wrist guard and everything too.
Look how
Well,
beat
even,
up the armor
even
is.
the hands.
Yeah.
And look at the way the leg is. That's not stormtrooper armor. That's
What's
old
he got in
clone
his
armor.
hand though?
And look
Y'all
right there where
don't
it
get
touches
my
the thigh.
hopes up.
That ain't
Stop.
All right, one more time for those at home.
And now. Oh,
I keep missing it.
Oh, you got a little
You can
piece
see
of
the
it.
blue.
you got a
You
little
can
piece
see
of
the-
it.
You can see the blue there.
Last try. I'm not gonna give on him there. For the blue, we just can't pause it on the blue. But what's he got in his helmet? Is that a blaster or is that a saber? Yeah, it's a blaster. I see the handle. So, all right, let's keep rolling. Where is he? Yeah, the Grand Inquisitor. So he's doing the old, he's got the saber with the wheel on it.
Who's he talking to? Is that Mace Windu?
Oh, don't. What are you saying?
Stop. Y'all
Oh,
are
you
getting my hopes up.
you can see something on the back of the guy's neck. So
He's one of the. He's part of
Mace
the mod.
Windu was
team.
hurt when he got thrown out the window, man. That's
He's
Mace
talking to
Windu.
Lobot.
Oh, that's Lobot. That's right.
Nah, that's
Lobot,
Mace
yeah, it
Windu.
could be Lobot.
I'm calling it. That's Mace Windu.
He's one of Boba Fett's mods, man. Come on, guys, give him a break. Oh, wait, this is before that, so no, never mind. All right, let's see. Between
He's walking towards him.
Look at this. Now we've got this. Let's try to give him a little bit more of a look at. So here he is. He's got his face is a little rounder than I remember. Leading the troopers into battle here or on patrol. This is a
You know
crazy.
what's wrong with this to me is those guys don't hang out with stormtroopers. You know what I mean? Those Inquisitors don't care about stormtroopers. They don't want stormtroopers around. They don't lead stormtroopers around. Those guys go by themselves.
Yeah.
So you can say what you want about how they look and you didn't make them look right. I'm cool with however you want to make them
Yeah.
look. I don't like that. That's not the attitude of these guys. They were never
Yeah.
with stormtroopers. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Even in Ahsoka's book, the fifth brother's in Ahsoka's book, and he's like, he detested stormtroopers.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much worked alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they work alone. These guys are Jedi hunters. They don't have giant squads of stormtroopers following them around.
They answer only to Vader and the Emperor. That's it.
Yep.
So that being said, you think the Emperor is going to be in this series?
Yeah.
It's got to be to some extent.
Yeah, I think so too. Since he miraculously came back for Rise of Skywalker, and
If they're bringing,
I mean,
They're bringing
Vader
what's his
can
name back
control
to
those
play.
guys anyway.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it'd be, but I'm with you, Jay, because I mean they were always solo, except for that time. I guess it was the Maul arc that was in Rebels. You saw the brother, the seventh sister and the fifth brother and all that. But that was like, why are they working together? You never see them more than one together. So I agree with that.
And then, yeah, even in the Sith temple, though, they were all there. There was like 4 of them in there. But seeing them with each other, that I can take, but
not
with a
leading
bunch of
pack
stormtroopers, they wouldn't belittle themselves to work with stormtroopers. They don't need that.
So who is Reva confronting here? Is that Owen, you think?
Nah, it's got too much hair.
Yeah, it's
The
on
hair's too
Tatooine.
dark, too, yeah.
So she's looking for somebody on Tatooine.
I think she found a little Padawan or something, That's
Mhm.
probably just a small offshoot or something where she found a little force-sensitive kid and slayed him like a tool.
Well, and another thing to consider, and granted, these are all conjecture. This is a teaser trailer, whatever. But if the Inquisitors end up on Tatooine, 10 years before A New Hope, how does Obi-Wan get him to go off the trail? How does he turn the trail cold? That'll be something interesting to see. So
They may not be after Luke.
yeah, well, I'm just saying if they're on Tatooine, how is he gonna be hidden away where they can't find him? So, or maybe
You
some
think they
other.
would sense him, have him
for sure.
being the spawn of Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the thing is, when it comes to, and this is a question maybe you guys know from the reading and stuff you've done, how force sensitive are Inquisitors? Are they obviously they use, lightsabers and they have some skill sets, but how are they just trained in some of the dark arts, but not force sensitive, or what's the deal there? You guys know? Any thoughts?
I haven't read anything about the Inquisitor books yet.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot about him in the Ahsoka book.
Yeah.
So they mentioned that, they can feel.
Okay.
But it can also be hidden from them. Like Ahsoka had the power to camouflage herself from those guys.
Right.
So
I got to re-listen to the Ahsoka book. I hadn't listened to that in years. I think I listened to it when it first come out. I got to re-listen to that.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that one, but I also want to re-listen to Kenobi before that the series drops.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's keep rolling here. Yeah, I'm right. I'm agree with you guys. That's not Owen, but what do we got here? All right. I don't know if that's a good enough shot or not. So is this the rebellion symbol or the Jedi symbol?
I thought it was like
Jedi
that
symbol.
owl that hangs out with Ahsoka or something.
Okay. Let's see if we can.
But I don't know.
We know
It's
how well our
obviously
back
someone
comes up, so we'll try this again. So, of course, I do it right when the fingers are on top again. So just let it roll. Obviously, and we got these birds flying everywhere. So there's Obi-Wan once again.
Hey, that was a kid-looking person. I wonder if that's Cal Kestis. Supposed. He was supposed to have red hair, though, wasn't he? Kind of
Yeah,
like
he does in the video games. Thor is all in on the Cal Kestis conspiracy here.
Man, yeah, man. It's like,
Cal Kestis is gonna be in this. There's no doubt. And he probably is. I'd love to see him make that jump over. So that's for sure.
Well, it'll be the first time they actually make like something from the game.
Yeah.
Be introduced into the movie, or
sorry over there on Facebook. We've been so hogging the cameras over here. Hey Tim, hey Jordan. Stewart says, "Don't listen to books, you lazy. You're lazy. Read books."
No, I listen with RJ. I listen to every single one of them. Yeah,
I do too.
As much driving as I do.
Too often.
You're driving or you're doing other stuff with your hands. Yeah, that's when you listen to those books. That's when I listen to podcasts. All kinds of stuff.
It's like the one thing I miss about. I took this other job for about a year, and it was an hour drive away. And now I miss the books on tape, man. Just so it was like a relaxing time. I could listen to
Yes.
all of them. And Expeditionary Force. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. It's
No.
such an amazing series. RJ, get the first one. It's called Columbus Day. You'll be hooked.
Expeditionary Force.
Columbus Day. There's like
I got some credits in Audible. I'll look it up tonight. I'll check it out. Columbus Day.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it just and everyone after it. There's like 12 books out so far. Everyone after it is better than the first one.
You heard it here first, folks. Listen.
It's got everything. It's got everything. The Earth is invaded by. I don't want to give too much away.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I don't want to spoil it.
Jay seems to like it though, so that's cool. All right. So we've got let's see. May the 25th? Is that when it drops, the series? Let's see here. May 25th, which is the anniversary of, well, many have said the real Star Wars Day. Stuart is back
Also
on
my
the
oldest son's birthday.
Stuart says,
That's it.
That's called lazy reading. I do it all the time. It's only really lazy. It's not really lazy. I mean, it takes effort. So you said it's your son's birthday, Thor?
Yeah, my oldest son was born on May 4th.
Oh, okay. On May the 4th, the Star Wars Day.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Nice.
So, hey, my wife's birthday is May the 4th. Yeah.
Oh, that's
I've
right.
never forgotten it.
It's so easy to remember, sweetheart. It's so easy. Was it last year we did the whole May the 4th deal here in the Cantina? Because I think we did the reaction video to Bad Batch dropped, and then we had some different sales and different events. Steve did a podcast, I think, and we did something all day long. So we may have to
it was a whole day.
Yeah, it was. We kind of I took vacation. I think Jim did too, and it was an interesting day. It was fun though, that's for sure. So I don't know if we'll do that again this year, or we'll maybe switch it to the original Star Wars Day and then do a reaction to Obi-Wan. So we'll see how that goes for May the 25th. So, oh man, but yeah, I'm stoked about it. A lot of good stuff in that teaser. So that means we'll get another big trailer, obviously, before the series comes. So who knows what it'll reveal. So, but let's think about this, because who was it? Was it you, Jay, that said something about Maul was originally supposed to be the big bad in this one or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Maul. I was reading about how they cut Maul out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where? Because he would obviously still be alive because he dies in Rebels. Well, because they always say nobody's ever really dead in Star Wars, but he dies in Rebels. So would this be the Spider Maul if he would have shown up?
Well, it's after all the Clone Wars stuff.
Oh,
so
okay.
he would have the awesome bionic legs.
That's true. He would have the bionic legs.
Spider Maul was crazy. I don't know.
And had those horns growing out. He literally was crazy. He was out of his mind.
Like he lost it. Yeah, he just was.
I mean, that'll do it. That'll do that too. If you get cut in half and have to,
getting sliced in half by a laser, that'll
let alone being cut in half. Like, what is he to do now?
Yeah.
Like he's been deceived by Palpatine, and at that point in time, he's also like, I don't like the Jedi, so he's kind of cut in that gray, like stuck in that gray, dark gray period.
I'd like to know how he ended up on the trash planet, though. I mean, he fell down a giant, didn't get hurt falling down a giant hole. He got cut in half, and you just commonly don't live through such things. So I kind of wanted a little more on the story on how he got to be Spider-Man, but on a completely different planet.
Well, maybe the thing he fell down led to a trash area. And
it did.
Might have been a dumpster.
Yeah,
it did. It took him to a trash planet, which was where everybody just does the local dump for the system. And
like,
from there,
and then a bunch of spider leg parts just attached to him and started making his organs function.
He just lived on hatred of everybody and everything's what he lived off of, and went crazy. But Maul was always like Anakin. He just fix everything, engineer stuff, make it better. Because if in the book, Plagueis,
Yeah.
Sidious gives him the that starfighter, and Maul just makes it radically better. Then Maul makes all the little probe droids. Like Maul is the father to the probe droids. He made the first probe droids.
Yeah.
It's in some book I read. I mean, like I said, my files are so I couldn't even figure out which book it was, but I have to listen to probably 5 of them again. So I know I read it or listened to it.
Let's see. Oh, over on Facebook, Silent Bob is like, is Jay talking about X-Force?
Silent Bob's the one who turned me on to that.
There it is.
Expeditionary Force. He told me for probably like he was probably telling me for like 2 years to listen to it, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, Shaz Bazaar.
I should have listened to him 2 years ago.
Is Kenobi around the same time as Solo? Oh, that's a good question.
Well, that's strange because I heard the Andor series was going to drop in August too. Yeah. So are they going to play those two together like they do Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian?
Oh,
back to back.
Yeah, that would be interesting too.
Or interacting. I don't know.
Yeah, because Rogue One obviously leads right up to A New Hope, since they hand off the Death Star plans. But how far back are we going back in Andor's story? So that'll be interesting to see.
Well, it's definitely not past Rogue One.
No.
Of course not. Yeah, he spoiler doesn't make it out of that one. So, so we got to go backwards. What's up, William? Good to see you, dude. So, welcome to the chit chat party here. So we're having all kinds of fun, just talking Star Wars, talking everything. So,
how you feeling, William? Saw you fishing with your son. That's a good sign. You doing better?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I went back to work for about a week, and this idiot ran into my trailer with a forklift and 10,000 pounds on the end of the fork and collapsed the floor out of my trailer. So,
man,
$500, and the insurance ain't gonna do nothing about it. So,
dude, that stinks, man. When it rains, it pours.
Bad luck there, man. Wow.
It is what it is. It's part of business, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, man. Here's a real question for you guys. Back on a lighthearted note. Have any of you caved and bought the Book of Boba Fett not Cantina, but throne room with Fat Bib Fortuna? I know many of us are refusing to do it. Has anybody caved since then? Okay.
No, that one's not going to get me.
Okay, this is our accountability group, just so you guys know.
I don't like the Fat Bib Fortuna.
I'm having a hard
time. Do we need to intervention someone?
Oh, look!
I did buy this.
Got the X-wing helmet. Nice. That's from the new wave, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I've been watching the Mando helmet. I'm close to pulling the trigger, but I haven't done it yet. So.
I got the Fett helmet. It looks too close to being a Mando helmet, so I can wait on the Mando.
Yeah, I've got the Fett helmet too. So yeah, I'll probably wait. But yeah, I keep hearing guys talk about the palace. I'm like, oh, Return of the Jedi. About the time it drops, Return of the Jedi, they'll be celebrating the 40th of that.
Oh my Lord, you're the one that's gonna fold, Lucas. It's gonna be you.
That's why
Yes.
I'm reaching out to you. I'm extending my hand to you right now. I need your help.
All right, I can help you by saying absolutely do it.
Oh, this is coming from the dude that said, "Oh,
and we're done."
Try G.I. Joe's.
Then he's gonna do a video opening it up and putting it all out there, and
yes.
I almost
and
had
he's
you
gonna add it to the awesomeness that's all behind him in a bigger diorama.
Yeah, see,
Putting
I've just got a small one over there.
Do it. Do it.
It'd look all right. It'd look all right.
This is the place. This is the place that you want.
I must have missed that conversation because I didn't pre-order it, I reckon.
Oh, William, you've made it into the support group anyway. We'll just have to for years.
Hey, Lucas, speaking of trying to get you to spend a lot of money, when I was I stopped into GameStop after work the other night and scored some cool Black Series, but they also had the Darth Revan lightsaber, Black Series Saber.
Yeah.
I know you like those. I didn't even know that was going to be a thing.
Yeah, we've got one. We've already got it.
Oh, you already got it?
Oh, dude, it's so because it changes colors.
That's a
Really?
nice. Got it too.
Yeah, it is really nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't even know about it. I saw it on the wall. I was like, wow, that looks,
Yeah,
it looked amazing.
yeah, it goes from purple to red, and I mean, just those Black Series sabers are really cool. The effects. Now the legacies are cool. You can get at Disney, because you get them there and all that stuff, and they're the weight of them. Those Black Series ones are the Force Elite. It's Force Elite FX, I think they're called. They're really cool sabers. So, and you can watch them. GameStop will run sales on them too. So.
The guy who runs the GameStop around here, when he sees me comes in, sometimes if something's been sitting around,
yeah,
he'll be like, "Hey, I'll take 50% off that thing for you."
Oh wow, yeah.
He'll just lock them down. Say like puts awesome Black Series aside for me. It's like a sweet little spot that I found where no one seems to go there, and I can find cool exclusive Black Series stuff there all the time.
Nice, yeah, man. It's always cool to find those spots and then build a relationship with those guys that work there, gals that work there. They can hook you up for sure. But yeah, I still cannot believe. It's from that came talk. Just a testimony to how cool Corey is, being a part of the group. But that deal he gave me on that Black Saber or Dark Saber for my son, man, that thing's going for a high dollar, and he had him at 175, and it's a really cool piece. And I remember that night William was showing his off, kind of helping sell it, I think, but it was good. So, any other treasures you guys have found? What's that, William?
I got from Kit Fisto saber, that Darth Revan saber, and Poe Dameron's helmet for less than 200.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw it on the place. I jumped all over it.
Bill, where did you get that, dude?
Oh, it's Immortal Hulk. It is the heaviest. I had to open it.
Dude,
it comes with 2 heads and 2 sets of hands. Oh my heavens! It is so awesome.
Golly, dude.
You know that comic book store in Jackson?
Oh,
they never had. Yeah, they never had figures. I walked in and the girl was taking them out of the box. There was 2 of them and one of them was sold. And I said, I want that figure.
I'm taking a screenshot of that right now. Put it back down. I'm going to take a screenshot.
I'm sorry.
All right, there we got it. Oh, I'm fixing to
it's
chase.
Called Immortal Hulk.
Bill used to live in Louisville, Kentucky, and I would go stay like half the week with him when I was working on my master's. So him and his bride and family let me crash with them, and when I was in grad school. But his office, he had his own bathroom off his office there at the church. And in this bathroom, he had like this little cabinet, had all these superheroes on it. And I remember you had that Hulk, not that one, that other Hulk. You remember he was on the top? You need to replace it with that guy. He'd look awesome. You got him in your bathroom in your new office.
Because on that shelf, I had Spider-Man hanging from a piece of thread. Yeah, I've forgotten about that.
He was hanging from toilet paper, folks. Let's just be real.
Yeah.
He was hanging from toilet paper. Yeah. Sorry, that was a peek into too much reality, I guess. So, but all right. Well, the other thing we had on our agenda tonight was to talk about the lightsaber duel between Obi-Wan with Anakin against Count Dooku from Attack of the Clones. So that's a little throwback to there. I remember from Attack of the Clones, I think those were still the days where you had to wait in line to get tickets, weren't they?
Oh, I stood in line for hours. We ordered a pizza and had it delivered to the line. Me and my friends did, because we're in a strip mall with a movie theater.
Yeah.
And I don't think we called. I think one of them went up there and got it and brought it back to us. And we stood in line and ate it.
Wow. See, I remember the line for Phantom Menace. I remember that. That was kind of like that. But Attack of the Clones, I don't remember. I remember going as soon as it opened, but I don't remember waiting in line. I don't know if I was back in our hometown in Jackson or maybe I was in Texas at that time. I don't know where it was, but I do
remember in Circuit City at the time.
Yeah. I do remember, man, going to like Walmart and places for the figures. There was like tons everywhere. Those blue cards. Gosh. I mean, it was like every time you go in, there's just like bukus and bukus of cards, of figures. But now you go in, it's like, oh, there's Lando. So, oh, it's Lando Vintage Collection and Lando Black Series. That's all you got. So,
How did Lando get such a bad rap like that? You know what I mean?
I don't. Well, I know with the Vintage Collection, there was in that assortment there was 3 Landos in that that Vintage Collection wave. I don't know why they did 3 and then one of everybody else. So it just made no sense. But poor Lando. I mean, it's a great figure. Both of them are. But I mean, they just made too many of them, so they're sitting there. That and the the Mission Fleet. You got Mission Fleet there on the pegs too, and Baby Yoda around. So
and Fortnite.
Oh, next to the Fortnite and the Motu stuff.
Yeah, hey, if you want to,
I don't even have Motu stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to play for 21, Masters of the Universe, He-Man or Skeletor, you're doing good.
Yeah,
because there's like 37 of them in every store I go to.
We don't have any.
I don't understand why there's 3 different Motu lines right now. I don't understand that.
I didn't even know there were that many shows. I thought there was only one more on Netflix. Yeah. I didn't know there were 2.
I mean, you got the Origins, which that's kind of pulls at our heartstrings, stuff we had growing up, and then you got I guess there's one Netflix series and then some other series. So I don't know. Well, here's talking about streaming. I know I'm chasing here a little bit. This is kind of coming from a guy that has kiddos in the house. And Jay, you may be able to speak to this too. Well, I think all of us could kind of talk to just the nature of it. What do you think about Disney Plus bringing over all those Netflix Marvel stuff and just putting them in general population? I know they've kind of changed some of their, like when you log in, you have to do certain things are different now. But, I used to just tell my boys, hey, watch Disney Plus, everything's safe. Well, that's not the case anymore, man.
So
I didn't even know that.
On every, once they did that, every profile that I went to made me put in my password and pick whether I wanted the content to be above or below PG-13. So basically asking if you wanted it to stay the same or change. And then when I said, no, change it to all the content, it allowed me to put in a PIN number for anything above PG-13. So
when did they do this?
This week or into last week?
No,
I didn't even know it was happening. I just turned it on one day. I was going to watch a episode of Mando with my son, and then it was just there, and I was like, why do I have to log in? I thought it just automatically logged me out for some reason, but
my not care because it's not done that yet.
Okay. Yeah, it's.
I'm going to look into that. I didn't know. I got to log into mine. I hadn't had a chance. This is the most sitting down I've done all week if I wasn't at work.
Well, we're glad you sat down with us, buddy.
Sure am.
I actually look forward to this.
Yeah, well, me too, man. I know it's been a little bit, so I was glad for us to be able to catch up tonight and just kind of hang out and shoot the breeze and talk stuff. Oh, let's see here. Shaz says he almost caved on the upsized Bespin micro collection fan made masterpiece. Had to rebuild our deck instead. Life called. Many Landos. Jordan says, Lucas, I saw the Lego Biker Scout helmet for $40 at Walmart. I know, I'm being tempted by that one. That's a cool one. I think it's that much on Amazon as well. So I may pull the trigger on that. So
yeah.
All right. Well, that was just me on my soapbox. Because man, I mean, I've watched some of those Netflix series and some of them I had to turn off. They were pretty stout. So I just hate for one of my boys to stumble on it. So it's good to know they got those.
I honestly didn't even know that they put Netflix series on there. I thought they were just putting.
Well, I think because it's a Marvel property. So,
yeah.
So
Marvel moving it over to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Well,
Disney will buy it next week.
Yeah. They got the money. All the money they're making off the Galactic Star Cruiser. So
yeah.
All right. So let's see. Let's get to our other focus here. Let me turn off my emails so you guys don't know when I get notified of emails here. Attack of the Clones. Let's see here. Oh, we got a little ad here. We get by this ad. Let's live for more in Panama. Another ad.
This song is for you.
This song's for you guys.
Hey, you guys want to hear something funny? When Clone Wars came out, I lived in Tampa, and I was going out with this girl, and she was working that day, the day it came out, and I was off. And she's like, "Oh, I can't wait to go see this when I get out of work or whatever." I couldn't wait, so I went and watched it, the first showing of it while she was at work, and never told her.
Oh,
And we watched it again when she came out.
Oh.
did you do
Later
the
that
fake
evening when
reactions
she
like,
got off
oh
work.
wow, I didn't see that
Went back and
coming?
watched it again. We didn't wait in a line or anything. I mean, it was like this enormous theater in downtown Tampa, but it was playing in like seven theaters, and
Sounds like a win-win for you.
I did not feel bad about that at all. Man, I got a giant plate of nachos and like a gallon of Diet Coke.
Well, here's the deal. Did you get a giant plate of nachos at both showings or just one?
Nope. No,
So you just
I wa-
enjoyed it at the second, huh?
just popcorn with her.
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay.
I knew she wasn't a keeper. She was just
You knew you were throwing her back. She wasn't a keeper. So
same way I felt about Tampa. That city's not a
oh,
keeper.
there you go. Throwing it back. Not gonna stay. All right, let's see if I can do this shared thing again. All right, so this is the battle, like I said, with Count Dooku with Obi-Wan and Anakin. And I think it may have Yoda in there too. We may include it just for fun. So we'll see. I don't know how long this thing is. All right, here we go. And there they are. Look at all that mullet he's rocking.
You're gonna pay for all the Jedi that you killed today, Dooku.
He's so young.
You're going slowly on the left. No, Anakin, no! No!
So rash.
Zip zap.
He's like, oh.
I can't feel good.
Mhm.
He's fixing a biting. He's a vampire. Watch out.
I don't think so.
Looking forward to seeing that dude in action again. That's a cool saber to have. That
Mhm.
look, his hair got slicked back all of a sudden. Really?
Mhm.
Oh, look, now it's loose again. Nice. Oh.
Did he wink? Did he just wink? I
He
didn't notice that.
did.
Dude, when I first saw that, I thought he took his arm off. Oh, here we go. More.
Thought you had learned your lesson. I am slow learning.
So that saber is obviously a replacement saber, right? Because his got taken during the arena.
Yeah, because the when they were landing in the troop carriers, the Jedi
They threw
tossed
them a
the
couple.
sabers.
That's right. Yeah.
You get an Empire Strikes Back feel here.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Face being illuminated by these sabers.
He cuts the power cable, goes dark.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that cape is going to get in the way. Dude,
That arm ain't getting away.
boy.
And you really got to question like Obi-Wan at this point. He's such an awesome Jedi, but he just got a couple of cuts and he's laying there the whole time. You
Yeah,
got to pop up and deal with some of that pain, man. You just need a few stitches.
Right.
Do it.
Itches it Carter wound when it guts.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's good.
Or at least take a moment to like force smash a spaceship. How do you not foresee him use your Jedi powers to foresee him getting away in his spaceship? You know?
That's right. All right. Let's see the main man get after him here.
Obi-Wan is sitting back and getting his participation trophy in this movie.
That's right.
Mhm.
I remember sitting in the theater seeing this the first time and everybody just going berserk.
oh,
No.
they went crazy.
Yes.
They were like standing up and clapping and cheering.
Yes.
Actually, they lost it when he like force pulled his lightsaber out of his.
Yeah. What's so funny is he comes walking in the room with a cane and then you start to see him flip around, do all kinds of crazy mess. Even you.
He just caught that lightning like it was a T-ball.
That's what I like.
absorbed
He
it,
just
too.
grabbed that force lightning and was like, you can't mess with me with force lightning.
Like, I absorbed that.
He's like, oh man.
Chew it up and spit it out.
So he was Yoda's Padawan, right? Dooku?
Yep.
Yeah.
So we see Yoda, Dooku, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Anakin.
So am I the only one that's ever thought maybe they spilled some water on Yoda and Grogu popped out?
So afraid their cloaks are going to get singed. Definitely Christopher Lee's doing his own stunts here, no doubt.
Not possible. He's too old.
The sun's coming out. Get back to your ship. Vampire.
Cloaks flying around and not one of them's got a cut in it.
I know, right? It's that Duracloth.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's fine. He's like, oh, I'm just laying here. Oh, you're gonna get that?
I'm not even
Thanks.
gonna roll. I'm not even gonna roll because I got a cut on my
I
arm.
know, he won't even move.
He flinched to it like, no.
Thank you, Master Yoda. You're the best. Hello. Somebody
He
wake
was
me up?
awake too.
He's so...
It's like, my legs can't move. My
I-
arm was chopped off, so I can't roll.
oh,
Like a
let's see.
3-ton pillar about to smash on you guys. You only have to move 3 feet.
Picked up that stump of an arm and run off.
They never no special forces training or nothing. So they just play there.
Can't you just push each other away with the force? I'll
Right.
slide you that way, you slide me this way. Yoda can kill Dooku.
Yeah.
Oh, another classic battle there that Obi-Wan, he just kind of like William said, getting the participation trophy laying around. I'd forgotten that he just basically gets took out of it right away. So with a couple of flesh wounds. So
Their military training was like, you just rub dirt in it and go on.
that's right. Yeah. They're
Right.
Jedi. They're keepers of the peace. They're not up for combat. They're lovers, not fighters. So at least
Especially
Anakin.
those two.
Yeah.
I mean, he put about that same amount of effort into his last lightsaber duel, too. He didn't really try too hard on the Death Star.
That's true.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm so sick of those 2 suns, whatever. And just chop.
That
Ready to
was
go. Make me more powerful, whatever.
Yeah, we'll have all kinds of comments that'll come up when we get to that one for sure. So anything stand out to you guys in this other than our, we've already made some snarky comments about it.
So kind of going off of what Jay just said before going on to that, like I wonder, just wonder, was Obi-Wan really there on the Death Star fighting Vader in that fighting scene, or was he somewhere else and that's why like he disappeared?
No, he was on the
there. He came on the Millennium Falcon, man. He didn't Luke Skywalker that.
Well,
I-
but here's the question.
he just boom, and then nothing there, gone.
But if you listen to the book from a certain point of view, there's a whole chapter of Obi-Wan dying and what he goes through when he dies through the Force. It's like a split second to Luke, but he spent forever. That time between when he died and when he says, "Run, Luke, run."
Mm-hmm.
He's had a conversation with a Qui-Gon. He's had conversations with other Jedi that have died, and then it shoots him right back to telling Luke to run.
And I'm with you guys. I think he was there, but and this is something we can talk about when we get to that one. But
Yeah.
if you look at it though, he disappears before Vader hits him. So he pulls a Luke though, where he just kind of boom disappears and becomes one with the Force like Luke does on that rock in Last Jedi.
Well, until the prequels came out, I thought that Jedi's getting smashed with lightsabers made them disappear.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I
well,
just,
that's all
because
we
when I
knew,
was a
you're right,
7-year-old
yeah.
kid and watched that, I was like, oh, he must have disappeared because he got hit with that laser stick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, that's all we knew. So because yeah, not until we get to, well, I guess, Luke's just got a hand wound in Empire Strikes Back.
Tis but a scratch.
Just with a scratch. I said a hand wound. The dude loses his whole hand. So, but then in Empire, I mean not Empire, Return, I mean, there's Vader loses his hand, and but yeah, for the most part, a body shot. All we knew was they disappear. So, but yeah, if you go back and look at it though, he disappears before the hit. So it's really interesting. So we'll get to that when we cross that bridge as we get our countdown going on. So, but yeah, I think for most people that saw that originally, I mean, the whole deal with, of course, Yoda's part was huge, but you see Anakin lose his first limb, like, oh, because he's going to be, obviously, and you're thinking, here we go, the start of the Mr. Roboto, or from our point of perspective now, here comes the mod. So he's Anakin mod Skywalker. So, but interesting times. So, but yeah, Obi-Wan laying around doing nothing, just rocking the mullet. So
yeah, that one always. The first time I saw it, I'm just like, I don't get it. He's conscious. He's looking around. He threw him a lightsaber. All he did was get scratched on the leg and the arm. I was just like,
what are those strategic hits? Maybe you hit him in some areas that debilitated him. I don't know. Dooku's, he's
Got us blown up. So did Anakin. He still had another arm. He could have kept.
It's true.
there's no loss of blood.
It's an ACL injury.
There's no.
Yeah.
It's not like
loss of blood.
It's not like they're bleeding to death. They just got a little burn. Look, get up and get going.
Yeah, get up, fight.
Rub some dirt on it, boy.
Yeah. Third degree
All he
burn.
needs is some tussin. You just got to take a little tussin. You're good to go.
Yeah, he's got a little.
All I can say is when I saw that scene the first time, I was with 5,000 other Star Wars fans in Indianapolis at Celebration.
Oh,
and you talk about an eruption. It was unbelievable. That was the summer that I think the second Tobey Maguire Spider-Man came out.
okay.
So they said something about a special trailer, and it was that Spider-Man font, but it said Star Wars. And the coolest thing about it is we went to a question and answer session with some of the cast. And when Dooku reaches his hand out and the pillar falls, they said in the original filming, he was calling for another lightsaber, and he fought Yoda with 2 lightsabers, just like Anakin did, but that Lucas cut that and it ended up, on the floor somewhere that never made the movie. But yeah, it was pretty cool. It was cool in the theater, but when you're standing there with 5,000 other Star Wars nerds, it's pretty impressive.
Now, would that have been Celebration 2 or 3?
That was 2.
Okay. Is that the one where you got the lava Vader? No, that would have been 3.
No, that was at 3. Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. That's right. Sorry, should have just thought about timeline on that one. So yeah. But now, have you been, Bill, or any of you guys, have y'all been to any celebrations? I guess in the last, last wave of them. When's the last one you went to, Bill?
3.
What about you guys? Any celebrations?
I've never been to one.
No,
never.
It's the Mecca.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
But I mean, think about it, Bill. When you went, that was Celebration 3, so that was the early 2000s, I guess. Think about it, what it is now. I mean, I know there's some guys that do go, that are in the group and stuff. I can only imagine how many people it is, and just all the stuff that's there. So, which I guess it's coming up pretty soon, right? This year, Anaheim.
I think it's in Anaheim.
Yeah. So, but a lot of people are talking about ICCC conference in Nashville, a convention in Nashville coming up. Bill and I were talking about possibly going. I don't think that's going to work for either one of us. I think Corey's going. Any of you guys planning to make that road trip to Nashville?
Yeah, I'm going.
You're going, William?
Yeah.
When is it?
It's the end of April,
It's in it's the last week of April.
Yeah, into May. So, man, the guest list is out the wazoo, dude. It's awesome.
It gets better every week.
Yeah, you got the Emperor, you got C-3PO, you got all the clone, you got Ashley Eckstein, you've got Matt Lanter, Jat, James Arnold Taylor, does Obi-Wan's voice. Oh goodness, who else you got? I mean, you got tons of other people. You got Timothy Zahn's going to be there. I mean, just the list goes on and on and on, and not to mention just all the other stuff that's going to be the vintage toys. I mean, this is going to be the be all. This is one that I wish I wasn't going to miss, especially being this close, because I can be there in 3 hours in no time. So, how far is it for you, William? Because you're in Tennessee, right?
About an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so not too far for you. So, a lot of the friends that we've made and some of the podcast, like the guys that Rule the Galaxy, are going to be there. Rebel Force Radio is going to be. I mean, a lot of those guys are going to be there. So it'll be a lot of fun.
So I'll try to record some of it.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. All right, let's see. We've got some comments over here. Jordan says, "Has anybody seen the trailer for the Old Republic game coming out?" Yeah, we watched that. I think maybe the last time we did this or time before. That was a sweet looking game. Silent Bob says, anyone checked out the final values of the vintage SM in the recent Hakes auction? Wow. I don't know what that one is. Kevin Belleville slides in here and says, yo, yo, yo. Oh, and Stewart's asking, what's the vintage SM? Anybody, guys, any clue what Robert's talking about, what Silent Bob's talking about? The vintage SM? I don't know. So I'm sure it's something Star Wars related or something. So maybe he'll chime in there. I mean, he may have left the feed by now, but oh man. So anybody do any pre-orders lately? Anything you're waiting on until to come in 2025?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like torn away from like GameStop really bad.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm waiting like over a year now, and I still haven't received my ARC yet.
Your what?
The ARC?
The ARC. What are you talking about, the ARC?
Yeah. So yeah, like I ordered that thing like almost a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Okay.
When it was first went on pre-order. And
are they shipping it all?
And shelves all over the place.
Oh wow.
And it was released around this time, or actually I think it was February last year.
What did you say it was?
The ARC.
Transformers.
Oh
yeah, the Transformers, the ARC.
Yeah.
Big ship. I know. I think Kevin has one.
So they have they already charged you, or is it, or no?
Oh yeah, I've got it paid for. It's sitting there. Like seriously, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like,
wow.
Like, so all my pre-orders that I've got through them for the past year, like I haven't received any of them in about 6 months.
Dude. I know from like GameStop about 6 months ago was the place to get stuff quick.
Yeah, it really was.
Went cold. So
and
I don't know. Up here it's still doing pretty good.
Well, mine's more online, the stuff I was getting. I wasn't finding anything in the stores.
Well, I mean, I would go into the store and get my pre-order through that way.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, we're getting you your pre-orders, because that was really like if I would try to get it like online, sometimes it would say not available in my area.
Gotcha.
So if I went to the store, oh, it's available. So I'm like, okay, what's the difference?
Right.
So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah,
I have not gotten a single one of my pre-orders since August of last year, probably, if not later, July.
See, Ricardo says he's still waiting on his, I guess, I assume the Navarro playset. So, yeah, I seen those. I mean, I got mine.
Waiting on that. I haven't got that from Hasbro yet either.
Did you order it from Hasbro Pulse?
Yeah.
Okay. I know they're shipping from Target. And I got mine from Big Bad a while back. Who was it? Oh, Dorkside. Dorkside Toys has got a bunch of stuff on sale right now. If you're looking for vintage collection and Black Series stuff, I mean, it's the most recent vintage collection wave. The one that has the Hoth Rebel Soldier in it. Most of those guys are in that are available like for $10.99 or something like that. There's no Bib Fortuna. I haven't seen him yet. But I think everybody else is in that wave is, pretty cheap. But yeah, Dorkside has got a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm wondering, because I guess it just depends on, which fan site or which site you order it from. But, some are getting things, some aren't. But, I was looking, what was it? Yesterday? I was watching, the real life news, and it's talking about, some of the, I know we don't want to talk about it, but some of the new COVID variants that they're facing over there. They're starting to have to shut down distribution and stuff all over again. So that's just going to impact, obviously what we're talking about, but, even more important things as far as distribution. So who knows when you'll really see some of these items. Because I think from start to finish, I think a figure, if they started, I want to say it's like a year to 18 months, like from the molding phase, if they don't already have a mold, to hey, it's in the consumer's hands. So obviously all that's
yeah, it's interesting because if I'm getting it from somewhere else, I have not had really many issues.
Yeah.
Like I pre-ordered the Shattered Glass Jetfire when it first dropped.
Yeah.
And had it no problem, exact when everybody else was getting it.
Right.
And that was fine. But for some reason, whatever it is, like for GameStop, they're not like filling their orders like they should be at all. Even like Walmart exclusive stuff, like I've pre-ordered, I've gotten those. Yeah, sometimes they weren't crap, but because cards were destroyed or whatever. But like still, I at least received it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to see a lot of that stuff from the supply chain issue with China, that you're going to see a lot of that stuff move away from China to other countries. It's already starting, actually.
Yeah.
I picked stuff the other day that would have come from China usually, but it come from Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So
interesting.
You're going to start seeing stuff move away because of all the stuff they're having going on over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to start taking away from China.
Let's see. All right. So
I hope I can still get my I have the helmets coming. So I already bought the new Megatron and the new Optimus Prime helmets.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and those are both GameStop exclusives.
Okay.
I hope they're better than the G.I. Joe ones that was GameStop exclusives. I was disappointed in those.
Oh, I was going to ask how you guys like those. Are they not even good?
No, they're horrible.
Oh.
These look pretty sick, and like the whole lights light up.
Mm-hmm.
That's
it's
cool.
Got it's got a lot of different stuff, like a voice changer to it and everything. It's actually really cool.
They dropped the ball on the G.I. Joe ones. A kindergartner could have made them better than those.
Wow.
No.
And that's Hasbro as well, right?
No, they weren't made by Hasbro.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I was to say, because Hasbro makes all the Black Series helmets. Figured they'd be able to do it, but okay.
Yeah,
Did you open
like
those, William?
No, I pre-ordered them, and then a buddy of mine got them before I did, and I canceled it. They were awful. I couldn't deal with it. Literally, it's worse than a Halloween costume.
Oh wow.
Halloween costumes I've seen that in there than were made by them.
Because they had what, Cobra Commander and who else? Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were bad.
Yeah. Wow.
I was pretty impressed with what they did with these helmets. They're pretty sick, but I don't.
Man, a good helmet, dude. They display nice. They're cool centerpieces. That's for sure.
Yeah.
If in case you want to put it on just for a moment, pretend like you're part of that world, it's pretty cool too. Yeah.
I don't know what happened with that series because Black Series was supposed to come out with them, and then I guess Black Series lost out on the bid, and this other made them, and they were just awful.
Wow.
Was it Mattel?
I don't remember who it was, to be honest.
Yeah, I remember seeing them in the store. I'm not a Joe guy, so I didn't pick them up. But wow, that's interesting. So,
I was able to get the pre-order for the Hiss,
okay.
the Hiss Transformer GI Joe crossover.
Yeah,
I got.
So I'm pretty impressed. I wish it came with like Destro or Cobra Commander himself, but it's got the Baroness in it. But I'm like, it's all
Yeah,
right.
There
I
was
got-
some that dropped on Amazon just recently, wasn't there? Let's see. Somebody sent me a link this morning or yesterday. Megatron, the Joe mashup. Is that the one y'all are talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's for $90 on there's Baroness, the Hiss. Yeah, it's for $90 on Prime or on Amazon right now.
Wow.
It says to be released January 1st, 2013. I mean 2023.
2023, yeah.
Yeah. So
It'll be about
that's the
time,
thing.
like,
Everything's going to be 2023. I mean, like when the Obi-Wan series drops, any figures associated with that is probably going to be 2024. So
Yeah.
because my understanding
I'm
is
just glad they're actually doing this.
Yeah.
I've been wanting this for like since I was a kid.
Right. Yeah.
Serious, like
Oh,
because Transformers, GI Joes, those were two of my big things that I had back way when.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're supposed to be making a cartoon of that crossover show too.
Oh, really?
That'd be
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, they just
Especially with the comics and stuff like that from way back then. Like they already crossed it over back then.
yeah.
Ooh, cool. And that
I've
reminds
got-
me, this was Star Wars.
got-
and Transformers had the little crossover deal for a while, didn't they?
Crossovers.
Yeah, I've got quite a few of those.
Yeah. I remember having a few of those. Just in the collection. I think my boys ended up playing with them and stuff and losing pieces, and then they went. So
Well, those things break so easy. So I've replenished a lot of them and got just in box now. So for all the Star Wars Transformers crossovers, those are the only ones I'll buy is in box.
as you think about stuff that's coming, I think the next thing that I know that I pre-ordered a while back that should be dropping, I hope soon, is that the second retro Mando wave.
Yeah.
it had Ahsoka in it. Yeah, Boba Fett.
I've already got that pre-ordered. Waiting on
That was a long time ago, so hopefully it'll be dropping and sending soon. I hope.
Isn't it in June?
Maybe. I was thinking it was
June or
maybe
July or something like that?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. So, but hopefully that'll come soon. Then I had some of those Walmart exclusive deluxe deals that, looking back, I was like, why am I paying $25 for a Boba Fett with 2 Stormtrooper helmets? What's that all about? It's just vintage collection, not even Black Series. So
I love the way that they did the retro series with the Mandalorian and all that. That's just it takes you right back like to where they belong in the vintage wave.
Well, I don't know. I may have asked you guys this before. So with the retro line, do you guys like getting the ones that look like the originals, or do you just like getting the ones that are like they never made? Does that make sense? So like the Tarkin.
I like both of those.
Okay, you like them both? Yeah.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay.
I wish they'd just start making ones that was never made before of stuff that should have been in the vintage line, but they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like
Exactly.
I kind of like the stuff that they never made.
Me too.
Yeah. Not that I'm one of those guys that says, "Oh, it's going to mess up the vintage." I'm not that guy. But I mean, it's still cool. Figures are cool, but it's kind of. I think Michael Mercy, another toy guru kind of guy, he talks about unfinished business.
Yeah,
So it's that unfinished business, that Tarkin, that Snowspeeder Luke. But then now with the Mando stuff, obviously that's just cool seeing them in that type of mold. So we got what? Let's see. Next year will be Return of the Jedi. Okay. Because they'll do a retro line on that. So who do you think that I heard one of the guys on some other podcast talking about it. So he kind of stirred the pot here. But for you guys, who do you think is going to be in that? Because what they do, like 10 figures usually, or 8 figures. So what figures you think they're going to release in the Return of the Jedi retro line?
They'll probably do a Carbonite Han.
Okay, Carbonite Han, you think?
No, I was thinking they would do Han. Yeah.
So this
Do what?
This would be Return of the Jedi. So I'm thinking for sure a biker scout. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who else? What do you think?
Jedi Luke, more than likely.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man, that's one I will have to get then. Oh yeah.
They'll do an Ewok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which one do you think?
Right, 2 or 3.
They'll probably do a couple of Ewoks.
Think so? Which for sure Wicket, you think?
Yeah, Wicket.
For sure.
ATS
Probably get
driver.
Yeah, ATSG driver. I'm with you on that one. What
get
do
a
you think?
Leia, indoor Leia.
Will it be indoor or you think it'd be Leia, Bosch Leia or Boosh Leia?
I didn't think about that.
You know, it'd be cool, a Grimorian guard.
Yeah, Grimorian Guard
Oh, yeah.
for sure. Because the Mando stuff, the Boba Fett.
Or even the Emperor's Royal Guard.
Oh,
We're gonna get another Lando.
Why would it
We're getting
Right.
that'll be the
Get another
unfinished
Lando.
business.
It'll be like the General Lando, you know?
Yeah, he'll come in a board game. So,
It could be a General Lando.
yeah. Well, actually, we got a General Lando in the last 17. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Think they'll do the Emperor?
Oh, they've got to. Yeah, that's what Ricardo just said.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, they'll
Do
definitely.
a Bespin guard.
Well, that'll be more Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, you're right. You said return. Sorry.
I am excited about those 2 new vintage collection Bespin guards. So when they come out,
Yeah, they
carbon
look
freezing
really
ones.
cool.
So
Yeah, I like them.
yeah. Who else? Let's see. I wonder if the trench coat Han maybe, because that was the Han really for that whole movie, right? Did you say
Can we get a retro R2?
an R2, another R2? I don't know if they'll go another R2. Well, have they even done one yet? Actually,
No,
No.
not retro.
D3PO.
or 3PO?
No.
Surely they'll do those 2.
It could be a 3PO.
Yeah,
With broken limbs.
I'm surprised I haven't done an R2 yet. That's crazy. So it'll be a good line, that's for sure. I may have
Imperial
to.
Guard, yeah.
Yeah, Imperial Guard. I agree, Ricardo. I think one of the guys said that too. So
Yeah, they hadn't done a lot of the main characters that they could have done.
yeah. I just hope they don't try to package it in some crazy game again that costs an arm and a leg just to get a figure.
Oh, that's a given. That's a given.
It was like, you just count on it, dude. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, they've done it 3 times already, so you just might as well count it.
But the first 2 times wasn't bad. The games are what, $20 and you get a figure, so you can kind of whatever. But that last one, the Remnant Trooper, was it a $50 Monopoly
Yeah,
game?
$50.
Who-
Yep.
We all need another Monopoly game. We all know that. So they're so unique.
And then you go and buy it, and a lot of people went out and bought it at Walmart.
Yeah.
Not realizing that the figure didn't come in it when you bought it from Walmart.
Oh, that's right, because it was a smaller version that had Grogu or something on the outside. Okay,
Well, no, it looked it looked identical, but it
Oh,
didn't
did
come
it?
with
Okay.
it. Yeah, because I had it bought for me for Christmas, and I took it back because it didn't have it cost $50 still, but it didn't have the figure in it.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, we got some good figures ahead of us. It's just a matter of when we might get them. So that's the big question. So
Yeah, I think I'm moving away from some of this stuff. I think I'm going to collect the Mandalorian Black Series, but after that, I'm not going to collect any other. I'm done with the Black Series, I think.
I'm with you on that. That's all I've got. I've only got Mando Black Series and some commemorative ones right now. I got rid of a lot of them, but I've got quite a bit of vintage collection stuff. So
About a wedge
Yeah.
or a Biggs.
oh, that would be good. Those
That'd be cool too.
ones
Yeah.
That those are characters we don't have really.
yeah.
Yeah, they're going to make one character that's not been made because they've made all of the other ones that they made the Snow Speeder Luke, the Tarkin, the Remnant Trooper, and stuff. They're going to make something that was not made.
Yeah. I'm sure
They have to keep with the tradition of what they've done so far.
Yeah. I think they hit a home run though with doing the retro stuff.
Yeah.
Because it tugs, like we said, at the old nostalgia, the heartstrings and everything. So cool.
Yeah,
Well,
they need to
gotta
stop
do
doing these
Admiral
repaints.
Akbar. I
and
didn't even think about that guy.
What's that? Oh, Akbar.
Admiral
yeah.
Akbar's got to be in there.
That's a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You can't have the second most famous thing in all of Star Wars and not make it to the retro line.
Oh, Stuart said Mon Mothma. a board game. That would be a cool one. Or another Imperial dignitary, maybe. Yeah, Imperial gunner.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Emperor Ewoks. More Ewoks. People are saying.
Yeah, they're going to have to make something that's not been made, and it's going to have to be something that everybody's wanted for a long time. That
You know what it's going to be? You know what's going to be in the some kind of game is Yak Face.
I was just thinking like Yak Face.
Probably. And
it's nice. Doodles, whatever. The lead singer of the band.
Oh, maybe some of Jabba's band. You're right. Yeah.
It could be a new Jabba too. I mean, and Salacious Crumb.
Let's see.
Okay. I would have said Slave Leia, but that's kind of off the table anymore because everybody wants that figure.
Mm-hmm.
But that figure is off the table for forever.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian asked over on the other side, when is the cutoff for the Cantina shirt? I'm glad he brought it up. It's actually coming up this weekend, so I'll be working towards getting everybody a link on how you can pay for those or ordering shirts. If you haven't, placed an order for one yet, just send me a message. We'll get you on there and get those ordered probably first of next week. But yeah, we've had a good response. I'm excited about it. Looks like it's going to turn out pretty good. It's just conceptual right now, but I'm sure it'll come off without a hitch. So
hopefully everything will straighten out and I can get a few of them before.
Yeah, man.
Put that order in, but
yeah, I'm going to order a few extra just in case for guys and gals that may have missed out on it because of different circumstances, and then people to add to the group a little later. So, yeah, that's a good question, Ian. So, yeah,
here's one to add for the just for the whole Jabba the Hutt pit.
Okay.
Ula.
Oh
yeah. That's one I was thinking of.
I mean, there's no character of her. I mean, and yeah,
that's true.
And you have the big Rancor coming out here eventually soon.
Rancor Keeper.
Yeah. You think the big Rancor? What do you think they're gonna? You think they're gonna come back to the HasLab thing and try that again? Is that what you're talking about, or something else?
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know if they'll do the 6-inch. They might do the 3.75, but I don't think they'll do that big one.
Yeah. Somebody did ask. Okay. Somebody's asking, what do you think they're going to do next for the HasLab? Are they still licking their wounds from the Rancor? Of course.
Well, they come out with that playset 3.75. They're going to have to come out with a Rancor to go along with it.
Yeah,
they will, especially with having Boba Fett, but the Book of Boba in there.
Yeah, Jordan,
they're going to have to come out with a smaller one.
Maybe with Return of the Jedi's emphasis, next year they'll come out with a new Ewok village. That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I love the original. I mean, I've got a couple of them over there with my dioramas, but man, a new one that looks crazy.
And they don't listen to nobody on these HasLabs. Yeah. They could have. There's a whole lot of stuff they could do. Everybody's wanting. Oh, I want a Falcon. How many more Falcons you need?
Oh man,
I want something else.
The Legacy. I mean, that's the be all Falcon. I mean, there's nothing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Man, I got 3. Well, I had 3 of them until here recently.
I definitely think they need to stick with. Sorry, I'm looking at something under mine. Stick with the vintage collection line. We don't need to really dive into Black Series. I don't think. I mean, that's just my thoughts. Because if you're going to do a ship or something, that's just going to be too big. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But what do I know? I'm just a collector trying to make my way in the universe. So.
They need to make an actual Star Destroyer or something. They need to make something like that.
Yeah, a play set like that. That'd be cool. So very well, gentlemen. Anything else to add to the festivities tonight? We kind of been all over the map, just kind of catching up tonight, watching videos, shooting the breeze, talking toys. So
the mystery box is alive and well.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
At your place?
I got it from Bill today. I just opened it before the meeting.
Okay.
And Bill, you outdid yourself. There is. I'm gonna post pictures in a little bit, but
sweet.
Well,
there's a lot of R2 stuff in there.
when I heard you were an R2, man, I'm an astromech guy myself.
Oh,
Dude.
nice. Can't wait to see
There-
the photos. Yeah.
I opened. I was like R2, R2, more R2, more R2.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yes, thank you very much, Bill. I appreciate
Well,
it.
I'm glad, man. Hey, have any of y'all seen Batman?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Is it so? It's like 3 hours long. I hear. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Ricardo, I know he's seen it. So
I will say it's worth watching.
okay, worth watching. Okay.
Yes.
You say the same, Bill? Yeah.
No, Clay and I went to see it, and he says that it's his favorite Batman now.
Whoa.
It is.
Yeah.
It is good. It is good in that in some ways. Yes.
Yeah. Without giving any spoilers,
Okay.
I tell you,
Yes.
it could end up being the best if they do 2 or 3 movies. It could be the best of all of them. I mean, it's got that kind of potential. It's impressive.
Oh,
It
Ricardo.
really does. It really does set the stage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go see it this weekend. So. Yeah, I'm a big, Batman '89, Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton.
Same.
That's my Batman.
Me
That's-
too. Man, I'm telling you.
That's my number one as well.
Yeah.
But this one's
So would
Well,
you put this one
you
over?
remember, Nicholson was already so well known.
Sure.
Just before we ever went to the theater, I was going, this guy, it's going to be awesome. And I was trying to explain that to Clay.
Yeah.
And of course, he grew up with Nolan, but it's
So you say this new one's better than Nolan's Batman's.
well, and I'm not
Different
giving away.
class.
I had a hard time with the cowl in this one.
Okay. All right.
It was just, and before it ever started, I had all these reasons why I'm not going to like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a list of them,
Yeah.
and you know how I am with Batman.
Oh yeah.
And afterwards, none of those reasons that I had for disliking it stood up. I mean,
You're a big time Batman guy. I know Ricardo is too. No, Ricardo gives it a 9 out of 10.
it is impressive.
It is. It is. It really is good.
Okay.
Jay,
all right.
have you seen it?
I don't want to upset anyone, but I am not a Batman fan. I just like Batman.
I make a
Hey,
motion, Jay's out of the group.
That's fine. But the movie itself, like you take the whole aspect of who Batman is as a character and you watch this film and just watch this film,
Yeah.
I guarantee you will change your mind.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. I've seen every Batman.
It's
It's not like I'm not gonna watch it, but it's not gonna. I'm not.
It's
gonna
not one of
be
them things you're gonna run out and watch it like I am.
Yeah, not gonna be doting over Batman, and it's
I
just not
typically
gonna do
don't.
it for me.
Yeah.
What I
typically
really
don't.
like is the '60s Batman.
Yeah.
I love the original Batman. The series is on. I forget what streaming thing it's on right now, but it's always on there. I watch that all the time. It's super fun.
I love that, Ricardo.
Yeah.
That's what you grew up on. That you got to love
Yeah.
Adam West.
Yep.
But yeah, it is.
Watched that Pennyworth series yet?
Oh,
I started it.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, William?
Yeah, it's really good. I like it. It gives a lot of backstory and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like it.
What platform?
I've seen
What is it?
I can. You know,
I can't remember, man.
I'm sure I'll just hit the
Don't
rope.
give me the
and
line.
say, hey,
There's
I've
so
got
many
so
of
many-
them. Just do a search from the menu. You know what I mean?
I've
Yeah.
got so many.
I can't keep
streaming
track of
services, I've lost
which one
track.
they're all on.
Yeah, I've seen the first episode of it and I liked it, but I just had gotten back to it.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing so far. It's good.
Jordan had a quick question, kind of back on to the helmets, Black Series helmets. He said he finally got his Mando helmet. He says the flashlight feature doesn't seem to work, but the inner lights do. Any feedback? I think you have to have the helmet on, don't you, for the flashlight to work?
No,
Oh, did you not? I thought for some reason
No.
I had to. So
it's just probably a bad connection.
yeah, but you got to hit. Didn't have a little switch you got to hit or something on it.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Hmm.
that was a retarded feature. I took mine off.
Yeah, I've got mine displayed, and I've got the little flashlight just underneath it. So, but
I'm about tired. I love the helmets, but if they do another Boba Fett repaint helmet, I'm going to smash my head against the wall.
We've had a lot of Mando helmets. There's no doubt about that as far as Boba Fett's concerned. Now the whatchamacallit, Bo-Katan one's supposed to be coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, I got it pre-ordered.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Did they ever make a Sabine Wren one? I think that would be.
No.
I bet
No,
that
but that's one they could do a repaint off of.
Yeah, they could do
another repaint. Why not?
Yeah, it's easy fix. So, all right.
I want to say that's on Peacock. I want to say that's on Peacock,
Okay,
but I'm
I'll
not
have to
sure.
check on that. Yeah, Jordan.
Oh, that's a good idea. Ricardo Rowe just wrote Sand People helmet. That'd be cool.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be neat.
Yeah,
I mean,
they got a guy that sells a kit for that. I've
Mhm.
thought about buying to myself.
Yeah, I see some of those kits like for stuff like that on Etsy and stuff to buy. But I've never bitten the bullet and done that. Especially I want to get a Biker Scout one. That would have been cool. So, but alas, I have not done it. So
they did do the rubber mask for Halloween.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
$50 for
Walmart.
So
Yeah.
you have kind of a sketch, rough sketch to mold to already go by.
Because it was
You know
him.
what, man? There was a Walmart in Nashua, and they had them in the clearance aisle for like $30, and they just had rows and rows of them. There was Darth Maul, the Emperor, the Sand People.
Yeah,
I think Bosk was in that too, wasn't it?
What was
Bosk?
Bosk?
Yeah,
yep.
Bosk was the other one.
And that Bosk one was really cool looking, and they were marked down to like 30, and I'm like,
I can't bite the
hold out
bullet
a
on
little bit.
$30.
Then they were marked down to 20. And I'm like, those are gonna be $15 or $10 in another couple of weeks. I went back the next week, gone, every single one of them. And there was like 40 of them there. I mean, I thought I was a shoe in, but every single
run
one
on
of them. It's like they came out and put $3 on them, and someone was just waiting there to buy every single one of them.
Probably the employee.
And I was watching them,
Next
man.
Halloween,
I was
it'll be all these
stocking them
Darth
for like,
Mauls
I was
and-
stocking them for like 5 weeks.
Oh,
Cheap. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be cheap.
no.
No,
Well, guys, it's been fun.
that happened to me with the Black Series Vader helmet. Waited and waited and waited, and then gone.
Yeah, it's never fails. Never fails. Wait that one day too long. Guys, it's been good to catch up. Just kind of talk a little bit all over the map about collecting and Obi-Wan and whatever else came up. So I'm gonna try to watch the Batman between now and the next time we do this, so I can maybe kind of talk intelligently about it with you guys. So
Just say it. I will say it's dark.
oh, it's dark. Okay.
It's gritty, yeah.
Okay.
It's dark. That's why I say if you watch the movie just for itself, what it is,
Yeah.
you will appreciate it.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good to know going in. So any other last parting shots, guys, as we about to hang it up here for this version of edition of Thursday Night Live? Anybody got anything, or everybody ready to pack it up for the night? All right. Well, gentlemen, as always, it was a blast. I think next week, I'm not 100% sure. I know Bill's lined up to be in our collector spotlight coming up. I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after. We got to look at some things. May have a Cantina sale coming up too, so we'll figure it out. We got to get back on track. Hey, and I know Jay's kind of spearheaded this here recently, but guys, thank y'all so much, everybody in the group, those watching tonight and those that watch it later, for how graciously you gave towards Zohan's memorial fund. I mean, I think it's over 10 grand now. Jay, is that right?
Yeah, it's like 10,000, almost 10,500 now.
Wow.
It's crazy. Do you guys remember when we were talking about it, and it was just a joke that we were going to put 10,000 so we would make sure it would be high enough?
Yeah.
I never thought for a second that we would actually raise that much, that there would be that much.
Yeah, I didn't either. I mean, I knew our group
that
would
much
give
support,
a lot, but that's just, it's awesome. I know that's a blessing to Sandy and the family. So, and hopefully hopefully that helps a little. So, and I appreciate you, Jay, kind of going and spending some time with her to kind of go through some things and go ahead and throw some stuff up on the page for sale for us.
Yeah, they're awesome. It was a good time.
Good family. So, well, very well, guys. Well, you guys take care of yourself, and I guess we will see you around the Cantina soon. So, All right, night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Night,
See
guys.
y'all.
See you.